Sorry. Yes! 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 Oh my God! Yes! What a kickoff! Ferrari 1-2! Mamma mia! Bravo! Bravo! In the Paddock F1 Greeny and the cheese, we are in the kingdom of Bahrain, 11 miles from the capital city of Panama. And while you're there, maybe you want to make a stop at Amwad Islands. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that totally incorrect, but it's man-made islands with a floating city. A floating city, Michael. How about that, Chuck?
How about that?
And maybe you want to make a stop at the Tree of Life. It's over 400 years old. That's one old stinking tree, Mike. And then, you might want to stop for a pint at JJ's Irish Restaurant in Panama. That's right. Get a little taste of the island of Green while you're down there in Bahrain. Yes, very
the Irish pub.
But this is not no travel show. This is an F1 show. And we are at the Bahrain International Circuit. 3.36 miles, 3 DRS zones. You give it the full beans for 74% of your lap. And oh, yes, baby. Yes. We'll give it to you again. Let's go. Ferrari kicks it off with a 1-2. Neither Red Bull finishes the race because of engine problems. Lewis shockingly gets on the podium, and there's a Haas in the top 5. Are you serious? Is this a dream? Can somebody pinch me to make sure it's real? We're caffeinated. We're medicated. Greeny, good evening, sir.
That was a little extra for you. 'Twas the night before Bahrain, and all through the desert. Not an engine was humming, not a timing was measured. The tires were wrapped in the paddock with care, in hopes that the circus would soon be there. Yuki was nuzzled all snug in his bed, and dreams of a repeat danced in Max's head. Gunther and Toto, with their jammies and caps, the roar of the engines, wake from their long winter naps. When out of the track, there emerged such a clatter, the fans in red stood up to see what's the matter. Away down the back straight, it flew like a flash, tore through turn 1, turning track just to ash. On Charles, on Carlos, past the Merc and the Bulls, and the Mercedes engine, all looking like fools. As the sand kicked up and the red cars did fly, and as they crossed the finish line, hands to the sky, and Gunther's face smiled like a big bowl of jelly. Bottas he gloated like Arthur Fonzarelli. The ponies they sit on the top of the heap. Until next race we go, Toto and Horner won't sleep. And Charles Leclerc exclaimed as he drove off out of sight, Ferrari's on top, so y'all have a good night.
Bravo, sir. Bravo.
You know,
Bravo.
little visit from St. Nick. Irish pub, though. I like that. I like the Irish pub. All over the world.
All over the world, baby. Come get a pint.
An island of 5 million people, and they got pubs all over the world.
There's
man.
an Irish pub. We're everywhere. Don't you forget it.
Absolutely.
Don't you forget it.
Greeny of the Cheese in the Paddock F1. We are back after the first race of the 2022 season. How exciting was it to see those ponies crossing the finish line 1-2 in dramatic fashion, in wild fashion. The Red Bulls definitely helped out a little bit for that 1-2 finish. But Cheese, as you are saying, you are smiling. I sent my my wife out to the butcher to go pick up some steaks. Had a nice steak and potato dinner before the broadcast here. After that big time Haas number 5, I would even have taken a 7 if the Red Bulls didn't conk out there at the end. But a 5th place, unbelievable. For you, it's not about Haas. It's not about Mercedes. Today, it's about Ferrari.
Yes, indeed. You had your steak for dinner. I had myself some 5 cheese tortellini. Because 3 cheese just wasn't enough today, boys and girls. Needed
What
to
with the 5?
5 cheese. Had to get up to 5 cheese tortellini.
Not 2 cheese.
No, not 2, not 3, not 4. No. 5 cheese. 5 cheese tortellini.
I'm done.
And also smothered that in some fantastic Alfredo sauce as well. So you might as well call it some 6 cheese tortellini tonight.
It's a celebration.
Celebration. It's been a while, but Ferrari looked amazing. Absolutely amazing. Bravo. Definitely the team to beat now. That's for darn sure. Red Bulls look like they got a little reliability issue with the Red Bull power plant, as it's now called, since it's no longer Honda. 3 cars that use that engine out of 4 had engine problems. Don't forget Pierre Gasly and the AlphaTauri. They also used the same engine, and that bad boy caught fire. But a 1-2 finish for Ferrari to kick it off. For us fans of Ferrari, Tifosi, it's been well worth the wait to see that happen. Well worth the wait. Well worth the struggles. Tastes a little bit sweeter when you go through some struggles. A little bit sweeter taste. Where else can we go? There's a lot of places we could go. Not to just completely continue to gloat about Ferrari, which I could probably do for the entire program.
Hey, listen.
Throw in there.
The opening segment and the big story. This is all yours. We're going to have winners and losers. We're going to have all kinds of stuff to talk about, all the other stuff that happened. But this is Ferrari's moment. This is all the work. This is all the steps backwards. This time last year, we were just coming off of a 2020 season that Ferrari just looked miserable, and even worse than a 2019 season, which was a down season. So, 2019 was a bad season. 2020 was worse. 2021 was a step up for sure. And now in 2022, we have a team that looks competitive. And listen,
competitive in every aspect. I mean, 2.5 second pit stops compared to the 3 second stuff that Red Bull was putting up, which is usually the reverse of that.
Exactly. Yes, absolutely.
Ferrari were on their game in the pit stop.
Absolutely.
In the pit stops. Red Bull made them, came in for the stop. Ferrari was right on top of it right away. Charles battling with Max, saying, no, we're not going to give it up here. Planning to hit the brakes a little bit earlier going into turn 1 to come out maybe behind Max, but he get the DRS heading into 4. Just absolutely smart racing. Smart racing all around. Carlos Sainz struggled for most of the weekend to get the car underneath him. For him to come up and finish second, that's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. 1-2 finish, that is better than he could have expected to be quite honest. Look absolutely phenomenal. No reliability issues. I mean, the Red Bulls were having issues with brakes overheating and things like that. That's why Max couldn't really challenge Charles for a lot of the race, because he couldn't. The brakes were having issues with overheating. No issues with the Ferrari whatsoever in the entire race. So Ferrari looks better, the best reliability so far. Might be the best power plant. That's what it looks like too, with the Red Bulls having all kinds of engine problems, which I hear it might be a fuel pump issue or something like that, but that's not something that Red Bull wanted to have happen. Neither car finishes. That's a big point jump there for Ferrari against Red Bull, because Red Bull got a big fat can of nope. Big fat can of nope. Max screaming like a little sissy boy, little hothead. Which that's kind of why a lot of people don't like Max Verstappen, because he comes off as a little bit of a baby, a little bit of a crybaby when things aren't going his way. And he was on the radio snapping at his team even. I mean, your team's not going to like that either when you keep snapping at him. So Red Bull had a little chink. Thought they were just going to, get title number 2 in a row. But no. Here comes a team from Maranello. Ring those bells. Ring those bells in Maranello.
Not much more